What's going on, Washington Commanders Nation? It's your boy Rio, and we're back with another episode of Rambling with Rio, where we ramble about the Washington Commanders on the Rio Robinson YouTube channel. Today is Tuesday, May 10th. We're coming off Mother's Day weekend, and for football folks, rookie mini camps were underway for a lot of the teams league-wide, including our Washington Commanders. It comes off the tongue natural now. It's May. We're 3 months past the name change. It's time that people get the fuck over themselves and get with the picture, because it's time to talk about actual football things, man. I'm ready to go, man. Seeing these rookies out there on the field, boy, that gets my juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? They got me feeling like Jahan Dotson, bro. I'm out here carrying my ambassador football around, you know what I'm saying? Carrying that joint around the house like, bro, it's almost time to get ready for training camp. How are y'all feeling? I know I'm feeling a way about the way that people are viewing how serious this team can be. But we're going to get to that in just a second. This episode, along with every episode, is brought to you by at Washington on the Daily on Instagram, at WSH on the Daily. Follow my boy Ray's page for all latest news, rumors, fan questions, trivia, all the whole nine. You get a little bit of everything from Ray's page at WSH on the Daily on Instagram. Those are my guys. And if you're going to get your gambling on, the NBA playoffs are going, I'm not as in tune as usual. The NHL playoffs, I'm going for the Caps. They pissed me off last night. But if you're going to get your betting and your gambling on, get your Calvin Ridley Parlay Poppy on with BetUS Sportsbook and Casino using my unique link that you will see below in the description and code JOIN125 as you make your first deposit. I'm finally starting to see some recoup on that, man. Definitely, if you're going to bet, use my code for BetUS Sportsbook and Casino. But let's get to it. Rookie minicamp over the weekend. Draft season's over. It's time to start talking about actual football, baby. It's time to start talking about actual football. And I think that media and fans of the rival NFC East teams, I think they're looking past us, and I think that's a good thing, man. I think the Giants are the only team in the division that aren't really talking shit right now. Their fan base is pretty like, let's wait and see how these Buffalo guys are going to do there. But there's a fan base right now amongst this division that for no reason is talking real crazy, real greasy, and ridiculously confident. And that's not the Cowboys, surprisingly. It's not the Cowboy fans. They're actually not being that bad this offseason, which is surprising because they're terrible people. Shout out to them, though. Those are my guys, but fuck them. These fucking Eagle fans are wilding. The media's wilding. I'm looking at MVP odds. I'm looking at top offenses in the league odds. And for some reason, the world is under the impression, since they acquired A.J. Brown, had a fairly decent draft, and acquired all this draft capital, that has somehow made Jalen Hurts a good quarterback. And it's a very perplexing idea to me, because Jalen Hurts, in my eyes, is one of the worst passing quarterbacks in the NFL. He's shown nothing as a passer in 20 games started. Nada. Zippy. Zilch. Like, they'll sit here and, Carson sucks. We've seen what Carson's capable of. Carson's shown what he's capable of is much better quarterback play than what you got right now. Oh, but his leadership, his mental, oh my God, he's built for it. That's cool and all, but quarterbacks have to use their left or right arm, most likely right arm, to win games. And that mental ain't going to win but so much. When A.J. Brown's streaking down the sideline and Jalen Hurts can't fucking hit him, talk to me nice. Like, we like to, like, somebody like A.J. Brown is so happy to go from a mid quarterback to Jalen Hurts. And I'm just like, are y'all serious, bro? He's happy because Jalen Hurts is his boy. Is Jalen Hurts better than Ryan Tannehill? Not that I've seen yet. I mean, the motherfucker can run. Cool. Can he pass? And stop this fucking Lamar Jackson comparison stuff. Lamar Jackson is fucking generationally ridiculous. And he can pass. I've seen Lamar Jackson take over games with his right arm. Never seen Jalen Hurts do it. I seen us trot out our COVID B squad to the link last year with Garrett Gilbert quarterbacking, and we had Jalen Hurts and his boys on the ropes, where damn half the roster was gone to COVID and injury. Also watched XFL legend, backup quarterback, QB2 here now, Taylor Heineke, almost beat Philly and the Eagles this year in DC. They came on down. Jalen Hurts, he made some throws late. He carved up our B squad late. They barely beat us both games. I'm not gonna make any excuses. They swept us. Congratulations. Y'all fucking swept us last year. Last year was not it. But if y'all think that we didn't upgrade ridiculously significantly at quarterback with 11, I don't know what to tell y'all, but please be surprised. Let us go under the radar. And nobody's talking about us in the NFC East or in the playoff picture for the NFC this year. I like it. Just remember I told you, we're going to be significantly better than we were last year. I saw 10 to 11 wins on that schedule, even with Taylor Heineke and all the injuries and COVID last year. There was a path to 4 to 5 more wins last year based on the ball bouncing the wrong way, a quarterback being able to throw outside the numbers, and a play or two made here or there. But that's the NFL for you. That's parity for you. We're playing a first-place schedule off a fluky division win. I was happy to see it Ron's first year, but it was fluky. Let's call it exactly what it was. But fluky or not, I haven't seen too many division crowns in my life. That was the third of my lifetime. Fourth, 99, 05, 2012, and then. Oh, no. 2015 too. Okay, I've seen a few in my lifetime, but I wouldn't even call that a few, bro. In 20 years to win 4 or 5 divisions, that shit is ass, bro. That shit is ass. But I'll take it how I can get it. We won a division this year at 9-8. You know what? We won a division this year at 9-8. But I like our chances in this division. I think everybody in the division has a chance to win this motherfucker. Dallas is not a world beater. They got worse this year. Debate your mother if you think the Dallas is the same offensive juggernaut they were last year and that they're going to be the same defensively. They got worse. They had an all right draft. The Eagles, their season depends on if Jalen Hurts takes that next step. Considering that the team has already postured himself in position to take Stroud or Young in next year's draft class with the capital that they've attained, that should tell you all you need to know about what Jalen Hurts is as a quarterback. I don't see him taking that next step. You keep trying to compare him to Lamar Jackson all y'all want to, bro. That's dollar store bargain bin Lamar Jackson, if anything. That's Lamar Jackson without the ability to pass. But in the Giants, we don't know. Is Daniel Jones going to take a step? We're going to see. But keep sleeping on the Commanders. Only person that I've seen give the Commanders a fair shake is my boy Dan Orlovsky. He was just like, man, if that defense plays to form this year, if they actually play to their potential and what they're capable of and is healthy, I like their chances in that division, and that's real talk. But you can say that about a lot of teams. I think going into the season without expectations might be the best thing for this team. I think we let that fluky division crown get to our head. I think Chase saw that a defensive rookie of the year and some guys on this team, they thought we arrived before we actually did. The Panthers took off in Ron's third year in Carolina. It's now year 3 of the Ron regime, baby, and it's time to go. It's time to get after. It's time to see some motherfucking results. We just, you know what I'm saying? We didn't walk down the altar with them yet, but we got on a knee and we tied ourselves to a veteran quarterback who is at the moment playing for his QB soul in this league, Commander Carson Wentz. My guy. I don't care how you feel about him. Don't kid yourself and act like he's not a ridiculously substantial upgrade over Taylor Heineke, bro. Because it is. It is. And the schedule is a difference. Shout out to the schedule release leaks that are coming out, by the way. The schedule will officially be out on Thursday, May 12th, and I'll be going live on the channel to discuss the schedule. So far, allegedly, according to NFL Game Leaks on Twitter, Washington will be having the Giants come to town week 1. First game is Commanders at home versus the Giants. Week 4 at Chicago. Thanksgiving Day at Detroit, not versus Dallas. I know you probably thought Dallas was coming, but Detroit at 12:30, right as the turkey's still being basted, as dinner's not even on the table yet, in Motown City versus Dan Campbell and the Lions. Week 10, Monday Night Football, hosting Carson's former Philadelphia Eagles. And week 18, surprisingly, week 18, imagine if there's division ramifications in this game. Week 18, Commander Carson, Prince Harry himself, returns to Philadelphia, the city of brotherly hate, to return to that crazy, raucous, rowdy fan base in Philadelphia as we visit the link to close out the season. These are all alleged. We don't know how confirmed they are, but they are very detailed, and they seem to know what they're talking about because they've called some of these nationally televised games that have been actually announced so far. So we're going to see what the official schedule is looking like. If we get the Giants week 1, I'm with the shits. Get a division game out the way off rip. We're better than the Giants. That should be a good test of what we are. Carson and our receiving core, our newly revamped receiving core, getting Curtis back and adding Jahan Dotson to the mix. Cole Turner in the tight end room versus that weak-ass secondary of the New York Giants, who just released former Carolina Panther, ring the alarm for Ron, James Bradbury. I'm just here to tell you, I don't think we're getting James Bradbury. Nobody get your hopes up. If I'm wrong, I'll eat crow. I'll be happy about it because I would love to have James Bradbury here. I don't think it's in the cards for us. Ian Rappaport said they could have had many trade options for the guy, but teams weren't agreeing to what he was asking for financially. And as frugal as Ron and company have been since they've been here, they're not handing out large deals left and right. Well, we already have 2 veteran cornerbacks on substantial deals. I don't think James Bradbury is in our future, guys. But I would love to start the season off versus the Giants. But keep sleeping on the squad. I promise you. Y'all gonna see when the season come, bro. First season as Commanders, I feel it's gonna be a special one, man. And I'm not just saying that, bro. I actually feel it this year. Like it feels right, but they gotta prove it. Going in with low expectations is everything that we need. But rookie mini camp was over the weekend. You know, we got to see clips here and there. Jahan Dotson looks the part. His hands are sponges. Cole Turner, Ron raves about this guy. Say what you want about his athleticism. The motherfucker looks like a pass-catching threat at tight end to me. He looks like a linear inline threat with good hands, and he knows how to get to his spots to get the football. That excites me. I'm excited to see it. Fedarian Mathis is huge. Percy Butler looks the freaking part. He's fast as hell, and I think he's gonna have a much bigger role than any of us anticipated here. He's not here to be the shades of Everett or Troy Apke, guys. This motherfucker's here to play safety, Buffalo nickel. He's here to play. He's here to get on the field immediately. Sam Howell, you know, he looks sharp in camp. Him and Cole Kelly, the undrafted free agent we had. What else we had going on in rookie mini camp, you know? Christian Holmes for a big corner. He moves fluidly. Chris Paul, the big guard who was a tackle in Tulsa, you know? There's not too much we could take away from rookie mini camp, but the guys looked the part. It was beautiful seeing those gorgeous helmets in action. And if you don't think that helmet looks great, bless your fucking heart. The old logo is gone, bro. Let that shit die. Like, how long are we going to cry about that shit? The name not coming back. It's not coming back. Neither is the fucking logo. And the new helmets are fire. And so are the uniforms. My opinion, of course, but them shits look great. I cannot wait to wear one of them. I cannot wait to have one of those replica helmets sitting on a prop, like right here in my backdrop, next to my ambassador football. That shit is gorgeous. That matte, glossy, satin look of the helmet. Lord. And I've heard there may be new practice uniforms by the time camp starts, but we'll see. We'll see. Next phase of OTAs are coming up soon, and I have an announcement. Your boy will be at OTAs in a couple weeks in the next phase when the rookies and the veterans join and they all collide and join in harmony and unison to start practice in these OTAs. I'll be there. I'm not gonna put a date on it yet, but me and my boy Stunner, Jalen Morgan at Bleeding BNG, my guy. We will be taking in practice live. We'll try to get some footage of whatever we can while we're in Ashburn. And I'll definitely get a vlog while I'm out there because some other fan ambassadors and fan captains are going to be in the building. I'll definitely get some content while I'm out there. And I'm really looking forward to that because I've never been to a private practice before. And I got some guys I want to see. Like, who are players? Let me know in the comments what players you have an eye on for camp this year. Because I have an eye on 2 second-year players and 1 third-year player that we all know and love. The 2 second-year players are De'Ami Brown and Jamin Davis. Jamin Davis needs to take a step this year. We didn't draft a linebacker in the draft. We're not even in base, but 8% of the time. But Jamin Davis and Cole Holcomb will be on the field most snaps as our 2 inside backers. Jamin Davis was not good as a rookie. De'Ami Brown was not good as a rookie, and stop saying this because Taylor Heineke, that guy did not know the offense halfway through the season. He was just running around. It's not even just the routes on plays he was targeted. You got to watch a receiver on the plays where they were not targeted and where they're going. Look at how lazy and unknowingly his routes are. He's kind of just running around like a fucking kid at recess. I need to see a step forward from those 2 guys this year. But the biggest pressure on the team in my eyes isn't even this guy, Carson. It is 99. It is Chase Young. Chase, well, I'm not going to be looking forward to what he's doing in OTAs because he's still coming off an ACL tear. But what he does for us this season matters so significantly to our success. If he dominates, if that front line on defense dominates like we expect them to, like we drafted them to, and like media pundits worldwide project them to, our linebackers in secondary, their jobs are made so much easier. Jamin Davis and Cole Holcomb don't need to be great if the D-line is great as they were drafted to be in the first round. Defense is full of first rounders, bro. It's time for them to perform, to put up or shut up. William Jackson, 2nd year of a contract, paying you $14 million a year. You're going to use him right this year, Del Rio? And William Jackson, are you going to adjust if you're used in a new way? Because I know we like to say, oh, he's a man corner, but they're using him in zone, so that's an excuse. No, you're a fucking NFL professional being paid $14 million to play cornerback. You adjust to what the defense that they call is. Stop giving the coaches excuses. Stop giving the players excuses. This is year 3 of the Riverboat Ron era in D.C., the first year of the Washington Commanders era, and you don't want to start the first year of a new era like ass, like the trash that we've dealt with for the last 22 years here, like the trash that we pull up to at FedEx Field every Sunday in that stadium that we play in. It is time to change the narrative about this fucking team. We want to stop being so negative about everything. Win some games, damn it. Win 10 games this year. Win 11 games for the first time in my fan life. People will start showing up. They're actually selling more season tickets than the last few years this year. Like, I'm actually proud to see how they're doing in ticket sales right now. There's excitement in the air, whether you like the fucking name or not. Dry Ass Commanders is the name of the team. Stop sleeping on them. And if you're a fan, get with it or get lost. Stop rooting against your own team. Fuck our personal preference. Fuck who we wanted the team to draft. I was mad as shit that we didn't draft Chris Olave and Jameson Williams. Guess what? We got Jahan Dotson and Fadarian. I'm going to call that nigga Phil because I always fuck this up. Mathis. Big Phil Mathis. You know what I'm saying? Percy Butler, Sam Howell. Those are our players now. Carson Wentz is our quarterback. Support the players on your fucking roster. Y'all are fans, right? Fuck our fan opinions. Support the fucking coach. Support what they're doing. Call them out when need be. If they playing like shit, if they coaching like shit, call them on that shit. But this incessant need to just wake up and type some negative shit about the team every day, like, why the fuck do y'all still keep up with this team? There are other options, bro. I want to see this team win, bro. Let's bring some positivity back into the fucking building. They need to prove it first, of course, because they haven't proved it. They haven't earned it yet. But there's a difference between being cautiously optimistic and being like just a ridiculous pessimist in every fucking thing in the world that the team does is a problem. Oh my God, they hired this person. Oh my God, they hired that person. They signed a person from Carolina. The same motherfuckers, all Ron can do is sign players from Carolina, are the same people right now saying, Ron better go sign James Bradbury. Make it make sense. That shit is hypocrisy. Come on, man. Just win games. I don't care who you put on that field. I don't care who wears that uniform. Whoever is rocking my team's colors, I'm rooting for them to succeed. If they suck, I'm going to call them on it. If they're trash, I'm going to call them on it, as you should. But I feel better days are ahead of us, and it starts this season. So keep letting them sleep on our Washington Commanders. Until next time, it's your boy Commander Rio checking out. Hail to the Commanders. Deuces.